to know how to work with negative fractional powers? Well, here's how. For our first question, we're going to raise 4 to the power of negative a half. To raise any number to a negative power, we need to find the reciprocal. And to find the reciprocal of a number, we divide 1 by the number. So the reciprocal of 4 is 1 over 4, or a quarter. Now the power of a half square roots the 4, so we have 1 over the square root of 4. Then we can work out the square root of 4, which is 2, to give us our final answer of 1 over 2, or a half. For the second question on screen, we're going to raise 36 to the power of negative a half. Firstly, the power is negative, so we need to take the reciprocal of 36, which is 1 over 36. Now the power of a half square roots the 36, so we have 1 over the square root of 36, and then we can work out the square root of 36, which is 6, to give us our final answer of 1 over 6, or a sixth. Now let's have a look at a couple of different powers. For the next question, we're going to raise 8 to the power of negative a third. Again, we have a negative power, so we take the reciprocal of 8, which is 1 over 8, or an eighth. This time the power is a third, and a power of a third will cube root, so we're going to have 1 over the cube root of 8. To find the cube root, we need to find the number which multiplies by itself 3 times to give us 8. So the cube root of 8 is 2, so our final answer is going to be 1 over 2, or a half. For the next question, we're going to raise 81 to the power of negative a quarter. Again, we have a negative power, so we take the reciprocal of 81, which is 1 over 81. This time the power is a quarter, and a power of a quarter takes the fourth root, so we'll have 1 over the fourth root of 81. Remember, to take the fourth root of 81, we need to find a number that multiplies by itself 4 times to give 81. So the fourth root of 81 is 3, giving us a final answer of 1 over 3, or a third. Now let's have a look at a few powers where the numerators are different. So for our first question on screen, we're going to raise 9 to the power of negative 3 over 2. Just like the previous questions, because the power is negative, we're going to take the reciprocal of 9, which is 1 over 9. Then the denominator of the fraction is 2, which means we need to take the square root of 9. And this time, because the numerator is 3, that means we have to cube the square root of 9. Note we can do these 2 steps in either order, but I would usually recommend rooting first, since it's easier to root a smaller number. So the square root of 9 will give us 3, so we'll have 1 over 3, and then we need to cube after, and 3 cubed is 27, so we get our final answer of 1 over 27, or 1/27. For the second question on screen, we're going to raise 8 to the power of negative 5 thirds. Again, because the power is negative, we're going to take the reciprocal of 8 first, which is an eighth. Then the denominator of the fraction is 3, which means we need to find the cube root of 8. And this time the numerator is 5, which means we need to raise this to the power of 5. The cube root of 8 is 2, so we'll have 1 over 2 to the power of 5, and then 2 to the power of 5 is 32, giving us our final answer of 1 over 32. Thank you for watching this Now Maths video on working with negative fractional powers. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and we'll see you soon.